Good morning, children. How are you today, Just gonna make sure my little doodad's doing its doings. I gotta get another screen up in here, but it's kind of like the middle-aged man activity play center is an already somewhat crowded space. I might get like a mini or something, you know, just a little speakerless standalone screen or some such. I think I have one sitting around somewhere, but it was a touch screen. It is a touch screen, because I'm gonna see if I can get one of the. It's either a DS emulator or a 3DS emulator. I can't remember which. I'm gonna put it on one of those little collapsible telescopic controllers, hook it up, and get it to be the touch screen while I play, the primary screen on this. And that should work. Nominally. It's just. The downside is where the telescopic bits fucking latch down over the screen is also kind of just where the fucking HDMI goddamn port is, which is very inconvenient. But I'll sort it out. Might get a smaller one or something. Or I'll just. I gotta do a proof of concept. I gotta see if it can even work. I mean, again, pretty sure it can. All it needs is because it's either the 3DS one or the DS one. I can't remember which. One of them actually will do second screen output to a different screen. Another one just won't because the person that makes it is just deeply spectrumy. And every time it comes up on anything, he just says, just use NVIDIA settings to stretch the screen. And it's like. It's like how the 3DS emulator on fucking Android doesn't have just a hotkey at all to swap screens. You have to swipe, open up the little on-screen goddamn settings, and push a thing to get it to swap screens. Now, there are like forked versions of Citra that have a hot screen fucking, a swap screen hot button, right? So we all know it's feasible. They just keep not putting it in every time there's a fucking update. And it's like, why are you like this? What is wrong with you? It's like one of the primary fucking ways that anyone's been playing a fucking two-screen goddamn emulator on a fucking touchscreen handheld for years now. Although apparently, like, Ein or fucking I can't remember which. There's two that have almost the same name because it's just not fucking convenient. Is doing like a dual screen handheld, but it's only in the concept art stage, and God only knows how long that'll take to get into hands, and then God only knows what they'll fucking charge for it. And I'm not busting my ass to fucking buy a thing just to get slightly more convenient emulation for 3DS and DS when. All you gotta do is have a little fucking hotkey to let me swap the fucking screens. Simple. You fucking noodle. Alright. Cubulus! Some kind of strange elf is challenging me to some kind of horrible game. It is funny when I think about, like, this is just a game of a game. It's a videoed game. Alright, come on. Pull Duchess. You can do it. The worst part is, I set aside this computer to be, like, just a fucking retro emulation thing. So, originally it was a fairly simple fucking build. And now gradually it's, like, sort of creeping up there. I mean, even the initial build could manage like PS3 and shit, which is about up to where I can bother. I think anything post that, regardless of what year it is, once you get into stuff that is default, 1080 and in HD, it's like, alright, well, that's just modern. I don't need to overthink that. Okay, ooh, there's just a cheat. Run me, game. We'll try game. Mouse system detected. Press M and K for pointing device. Okay, we'll just push M. Okay, there we go. Hey! Ooh, that's jerky. Start by. Oh, I can like frown at you and shit. Alright, so that's gotta be like. Okay, yeah, this is difficulty, I think. Start. Okay. Fuck me. So, I'm trying to get them all one color, I think, seems to be the order of the day. Is this just, oh, I see, and there's like things up here. So it's basically like I'm trying to solve 4 fucking Rubik's Cubes at once. Ah, man, fuck that. I don't like you, Cubulus Elf. I don't want to do that. That's, that's for people who look up how to fucking do these things, who learn like the weird goddamn ways of doing it. There's that whole, whatever that shit is. Goodbye. Yeah. Cuckoo's nest. Okay. Okay. Now, is this going to be like based on the actual Cuckoo's Nest story in some way, or is that just a incidental? It might be its own separate thing. Rubik. He was a real guy. That's just so nuts to me. Like, I think he's the closest we've had to a legitimate mad scientist in quite some time. Cuckoo, okay. Okay, Glorbo. Would I like instructions? Yeah, sure. A few years back, the last members of the extremely wealthy Uppingham family died off, leaving behind a fortune that includes a mansion and at least 7 fabulous jewels. It is believed that the gems are still hidden in the old place. Your job, as an adventurer, is to explore the mansion, find as many of the gems as you can, and to get them safely off the grounds. This will not be easy, because the house has been taken over by a gang of crazy, drunken revelers who object very strongly to the invasion of their privacy. I'd probably just get a loan and hire a bunch of lunatics to go in and clear these people out. Like, I don't, like, look, get out of my house, you fucking, revelers. I don't know why you're in here. I'm gonna, like, send a bunch of people just to, I'll probably beat you to death if you don't leave. Scoot. Oh, off with you. That's weird, and I have no interest in playing it. La Cueva del Dragon. That's Cueva. Okay, so it's the something of the dragon. Cave? It's gotta be the cave. You can just fucking... Archimedes, the world's first useful autistic. Well, that's an easy one. There's one thing to click, and it doesn't work. So I guess we'll never see what the Cave of the Dragon is. It's that. I mean, it looks, honestly, it looks pretty interesting for a trans flag game. Oh, cunning football. Oh, fuck me. A dynamic football. So it's just little circles and X's. Rubik. That's the sound that, like, they play at American children as they sleep to get them interested in Gridiron. Retrieve game, change setup, refresh screen. Okay. Field refreshed. Leave special menu. Alright. Heads. Home team. Okay. Kickoff plays. Kickoff. Okay, so running. Okay. Bump and run. Alright. I mean, at least there's something. At least there's the visual dynamic quality of this is a lot better than some of these fucking, weird gridiron sims that I've seen. But still, no. No. Okay. John Madden. What made me sneeze? What bit of dust got up my fucking nose? John Madden. Alright. That's very... Oh, okay. Okie dokie. in a lot of ways, I should have expected that it would be a pornographic Gauntlet too. You know, that's on me for just not picking that up. Of course, that's what it is. Really, I'm the fool. Yeah, no, Gridiron is a tabletop RPG LARP, and that's the funniest fucking thing about it. Cunt EXE? Sure. Oh boy. Penis head software. Use joystick to select desired character. Players can enter. Okay. That music is rough. Oh. I mean, it plays well. Ah! Can I not destroy the little Oh, I can. Great. See? It's important to destroy the penis houses. That way they don't get you. Huh. Alright. I don't want to exit just yet. How do I... That's a lot of cum. Oh, fuck me. Who's making all this cum? Ah. Stop making cum! Damn you, testicles. Okay, there is like a fucking diagonal. That's good. Alright. I've released more penises. I don't know if that was a good life choice just yet. Where'd you come from? That cum must have gotten lost. Goddamn, fuck you. Ah. I don't know if I want to eat the ground ham that was near all that cum, to be honest. You know? Like, ground ham's a risky proposition at the best of times. Let alone, you know, when it's ground ham near just that much cum. That's, why is there a big giant... Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay. So, oh. Don't know what that is. Okay. Release the glands. They're free. They're free, I tell you. At least they kind of despawn a little if I get far enough away, you know, and that gives me, like, a minute to, like, just get my shit together and not get, like, fucking murdered by schlongs. Alright. This was a labor of love for somebody. Well, I think we've explored the length and breadth of that. Fag, whore, love god. Which one's the fag? It's just impossible to tell. Just madness if you ask me. You know, the thing is, it played fine. You know, like it's just Gauntlet, but with cunt. Oh, look, Gauntlet 3. Cunt to Enchantia. I knew this day would come. It's the stupidest fucking goddamn. Like, this game is nonsense even for type, which is the impressive part. That's the thing that gets me most about this. This is a nonsense fucking, you know. Core Design Limited presents not a single notch of coherent internal logic. And some of the most amazing background art for, like, the period. I mean, look at that. That's really good. You know? And then you just, like, you know, it's such a... In a lot of ways, it's, like, you know, fun and shit, but, like... Alright, look, I'd like to get down now. Okay, wait. Okay, so hand, unlock. Yeah, those. Okay, I can't do that. It's a really ugly input system, though. Help me. Maybe I can talk to that over there.
Help! Shut up!
I mean, you know. Okay. What do you mean I got a fucking key? Alright, I can't just... It's just gonna make me angry, you know? Ah, drink the pea water. I mean, look, I'm not gonna relitigate that. You know, it's been done. I will, however, look at the manual. I'm gonna see what it has to say for itself, you know, which is something I don't think we ever did back in the day. Diddly 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 diddly. This isn't me scrolling through. This is me pushing minus, and minus will actually shrink the fucking, you know, whatever the goddamn resolution the PDF fucking downloads at. And then you'll see it eventually. It'll actually start getting small enough for me to, like, read. Or it just isn't. Ah, there we fucking go. Okay, fantastic. Good job. Okay. Curse of Enchanted. Long ago, in a land far from our own, in time, space, and dimension, there lived a coven of the most evil and wicked witches that the universe has ever known. They ruled the now forgotten land of Enchantia, and committed the most terrible deeds without cause or reason. I don't know, man. It sounded like they kind of wanted to rule the joint. I mean, maybe she just needs a good fingering. One of the terrible witches outshone the others in her malevolence and depravity. She had found a spell that would ensure her constant youth. However, she was finding it difficult to obtain all the ingredients she needed. The main ingredient being a live male child. Okay. Male children lived in another dimension, another time, and another world. That is ridiculous. Fucking Brad. With a bit of help, you should find it quite easy to obtain a key. See, that's a clever little, you know, way of, you know, getting your little help thing across. I mean, it does have an awful lot more bits and bobs than I think is necessary, you know. Hints and tips. Search every room thoroughly, especially in corners and behind things. Remember, you can only carry 10 items. If you try to manipulate something in one way and it doesn't work, try another way. Move the pointer to where you want Brad's feet to move to. Save the game regularly, because we'll fucking kill you. That is not helpful. That is not a helpful arrangement of tips. That is almost gonna fuck with you. This has the Amiga font, so it's a puzzle game. Is it the holiday season? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's because I had to learn what isekai was because I was like, I got tired of seeing fan art for weird things and just not knowing what it was, you know? So it's like, all right, look, what is this fucking shit, you know? And then I look it up, and then there's like just this whole wave of like, because they you know they were around back in the day, but then they were like just 40. I don't know. It was like in the fucking 2000s or something. There was just fucking 40 of these goddamn things all of a sudden. It hasn't been so bad in Brisbane actually. Do not run into the empty void. See, now that's good life advice. You know? Okay. So I think I gotta make a little bug do, like, fucking work for me, because I'm stuck in the God's realm or something. It's been rainy, which sort of helps a little bit, but today's a bit bright for a second, which is gonna make it, like, it's the humidity in Brisbane that kills you. Like, it is really the brutal part. You know, because I was in San Francisco during the summer for, you know, Scrimshaw's wedding, and, you know, it was like 33 degrees. I mean, I was fine. It didn't bother me in the slightest, because it was, you know, the dry heat. In Brisbane, it is, it'll be the same temperature. You know, just moist. Everything. Like, you know, you can't be fucking free of it. It just touches you constantly. I do not want to play the Curse of Ra. I mean, why would I? You know? Why would I want to be cursed? There's just a lot of curses coming up, you know? I fucking don't know about this. The Curse of Rubenstein, okay? This was made in 2020. Mumra! Puddle EXE? Sure. It is a long and arduous ride back from Zurich, but the meeting an experienced surgeon like Dr. Atten was an interesting exchange of views and an important addition to your own medical studies. You hope to cross the Rhine in a few days and stay a little in Strasbourg, a city of beautiful and melancholic in autumn. For some time now you have been passing through the Black Forest, and you should have reached the tavern of the Sad Wanderer hours ago. When the carriage suddenly stops in the middle of nowhere, you realize you've completely lost your way. While the coachman, obviously confused, checks his maps, you decide to stretch your legs a little, even though you're exhausted from the exertions of the journey. The light of the full moon hardly penetrates the treetops, but you see enough to spot a little trail which you decide to follow. That's just foolish. Alright, where am I going? What's happening here? Forsaken path. Alright. Wasn't there a picture a minute ago? Like, do I not have picture access? Do I not get that? Because I swear the fucking thing had, like, yeah, you see there's, like, meant to be an art bit. Alright, no fucking pictures. Yeah, look at that. Forsaken path, you know? Look, I don't want it if it doesn't have graphics. Curse of the Azure Bonds. Okay. It's one of these ones. Oh, hey there, cutie. Alright. You've seduced me with your fucking short-haired ginger girl. Let's see what the game's actually like. Transfer characters. Tandy users. I really have to get around to fucking looking up what the fucking old Tandy fucking computers were about. Fantasy role-playing epic. I mean, this must have been a big deal for the D&D nerds back in the fucking day, you know? You're sitting around and, like, fucking rolling dice, and then you get this, you know? You don't have to draw the fucking girls yourself. Create new character. No, that's right. I gotta fuck around. I gotta do all this shit, like... Ready, action! I can't even get the fucking controls to work. Fuck it. All these games are basically the same. I don't want them. Curse of the Catacombs. Dare you challenge the great nemesis? Sure. Fuck him. Sounds like an asshole. I mean, his name's Nemesis. Like calling yourself Enemy McVillain. Okay, start. That sounds like it'll start the game. Information you should know before playing. Play the game. I ain't no fucking... I don't want to go to that guy's house. Soft, okay, alright. I'll challenge it as a novice. Shut up, alright? You know, I'm new here. Just because you're a nemesis doesn't mean you need... You know, it's nemesis. It's not just like fucking ringhole. Alright, now this... Oh, wait, game focus on. Alright. So this flickering... Turning, viewing, options. Okay, now. Now, damn it. Because I managed to kind of cure this in, like, one of them by turning the fucking shit up. I wonder if there's a way to fix it. I feel like there's maybe a way to fix it. I mean, because this is moderately interesting. Like, I don't think this is necessarily... What's that say? Something. Door is permanently blocked. Alright. That's the there's no doorknob fucking routine for... Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Let me try that. That did not help. Okay. Let's slow it down. Yeah. Wait. I think it's like lightning or some shit going on. Okay, that's strafe. I'm strafing. I was turning before, I swear. Oh, I've got fireballs. Hell yeah. Okay, sidestepping. I feel like I've turned sidestepping on and managed to not figure out how to turn it off. Sidestepping. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's turning. Alright, now. Oh, you fucking minge. Alright, there was like a draft or something. Ah! Why am I in like just a... Why is everybody locking me places here? Alright, that doesn't do anything. What about over here? I bet this has got something. Oh. Well, where are all the keys? Why is everything locked? This is the first stage. I can't go there. It's locked forever. Alright, maybe I gotta wreck up more tapestries. That's what this is about. This is like fucking... This is probably why the evil guy's upset with you, to be honest. You know? Is you just roll in and then just trash all your fucking tapestries. I mean, these were like the TVs back in the day, you know? Like, imagine someone just walks in and is like, oh, I'm gonna fucking wreck up your goddamn, you know, TVs. I'd probably be upset too. I'd get my horde of goblins, which is just what I call my housemates. But nonetheless, they'll keep you busy while I go downstairs and get my sledgehammer. Aha! Alright. Oh. Shit. I was attacked by Neil Gaiman. Well, that's quite scary enough, if you ask me. Was that frog there when I was playing? I don't think it was. A 3D virtual reality adventure with a $5 rebate. Oh, it's virtual reality. On a disc that looks like that. I wonder if you made something like that relative size with the fucking storage technology we have these days, how much you could fit on it. Because, like, if you get the fucking micro SD cards and then just added them up, it would be a lot. You know, like, you can get terabytes of shit onto those fuckers these days. It's still nuts, because, like, It's crazy you can store that much on something that I could accidentally swallow. This is so weird to me. Okay, welcome to curses. Alright, it's fair. This is what I have coming. Ow. Yeah, I wonder if I should... That's the game that, like, if you dox yourself, gives money to you. Alright, that didn't work. That doesn't work. Well, that's easy. That's always nice. We like a nice, easy one here. We like the decisions made for us. Alright, now I don't want to view the video full screen. We'll use the... I mean, that's a weird cover. I don't know what that's telling me there, you know? Like I'm trying to take Stonehenge's subway system? Is that... You've been cursed to build a subway along the ley lines for the various goblins and hobgoblins. Why aren't there more hob things, you know? Why is it only goblins and hobgoblins? Curses. Fat guys and hob fat guys. Kurt's quest. Oh. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Is this like an old one or is this one for wire sorting? Okay. It's one of those ones that, like, it has a mouse, but, like, I still got to steer it with arrows. This will probably speed it up too fast, but, yep. Oh, no. Look at that. It's steadied on. That's good. That's nice. We like that here. I'm just in this shed with, like, a buff dude, which is an odd way to start any game. Okay, can I fucking... Look at box. There's wire in it. Look at wire. Try look. Fuck you! Take wire. Why would wire, like, okay, if it tells me look around and I say I'm in the shed and it doesn't tell me any of the things I'm capable of interacting with, you're a fucking moron. You know? Like, who's that guy? Look at man. Yep, Bowie is here too. Great. Look at Bowie. Talk to Bowie. This feels like a modern game. This feels like some fuck knuckle made it the other day. Where are we? Well. Yep, 2007. Eat shit, Kurt. You're not gonna fucking dick me around with your stupid bullshit. See, this is why fucking Crowshaw's homemade adventure games were hugely popular, because that was his fucking competition. Crowshaw went in there and actually tried to make a game that you could play from, like, fucking start to fucking finish. And then people would come out with, like, Kurt's Quest. And it's just, like, a fucking piece of shit. You knob goblin. Alright. God. Is this a Custer game from the perspective of Custer? What the fuck, man? Alright, well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna get a fascinating perspective on US history after I take a pee. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He has thermal vision. I'm gonna start telling kids that Santa is the predator, and the whole gift thing's this weird trade-off for just popping down to kill us occasionally. There has to be canonically like a final hunt for humans, because sooner or later we gotta get to like, you know, too smart and just too advanced to hunt. You know? Like about when we're at almost their technological level, it's just like, well, we can't really hunt them anymore. You know? This is like a fucking... This game was coded on an ancient Indian burial ground. Fucking... I hope that was an actual Native American dude and not like an Italian. Like, I really want to make a mafia movie in the States, but just cast all the Italians as Native American guys. That'd be funny as shit. Fucking shit just still cracks me up. It's just... yeah, again, why am I fucking... I'm guessing Gary Owen was like Custer's lover. This is such a specific... You know, that's why it's great that it's you know, an autism spectrum these days. You know, because you get... The value of a spectrum is the infinite degrees of variation within it. You know, you look at a rainbow and some... You know, the closer you get conceptually to the rainbow, the more colors and different variations you see. And this is such a specific form of it. Okay. I'll move those guys there. Oh, look at that. Alright. Let's just chuck some cunts around. See what happens. Just leave. Fucking... Oh man, there's not like the fucking Indian Doctor Who scene. That's not in there, really? So many of them. So many of the Native American actors were just Italian guys. That's just so fucking funny to me. Like, they were around, you know. You couldn't, like... You could just, you know, you could pay him the same fucking, you know, chicken scratch and, like, all that shit. You could probably pay him less. You know, I can't remember the full list of the fucking ethnic hierarchy. But, like, I'm pretty sure, at least, you know, in the Hollywood fucking golden age period, I'm pretty sure Native Americans were still below Italians, you know? It would have been cheaper to get actual fucking Native Americans in there. Nights on Hardscrabble Island are lonely and cold when the lighthouse barely pierces the gloom. You sit on your bed thinking of better times in far-off places. A knock at your door stirs you, and Hevlin, a shipmate you haven't seen for years, staggers in. Are we, how have I not seen a shipmate for years? Or am I on the fucking, like, lighthouse and he's just shown up? Alright, yeah. I'm in trouble, he says. I had a few too many at this shanty. I was looking for red. Alright, look. Alright. This reminds me of a thing said about, like, comedy magicians, where if you're not very good at comedy, learn a magic trick. And if you're not very good at magic, learn a joke. Did this kill my fucking thing? Did this do that? Oh, it fucking did. Tatanka was an actual Native American, yeah. Alright, Wahoo McDaniel is like, you know, also similarly... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I know it's not responding. Don't wait. God fucking mighty. God fucking mighty. What's that got to do with anything? It's one of these pieces of shit that breaks my fucking... How do you come through time and break my fucking computer? I am deleting you with extreme prejudice, cutthroats. Cyber Unterra. This is just like a rock tumbler. Yeah, Flashback 2 is a heartbreaker. I mean, I haven't played it, but like I took one look at it and was just like, uh-huh. I mean, generally, if in this day and age your idea of doing a sequel to Flashback is to try and update it as opposed to diving headfirst into the retro qualities, you're a fucking moron. You should probably have your fingers confiscated because you're just doing terrible things. Panya Eninapia? Is this Estonian? Or Finnish? Tarzan? Eurobeat. Wait a minute, I know this song. What is that? That's gonna drive me nuts. Swede, alright. What the fuck? What am I doing? I only have 9 piss teat. Okay. So I can't touch the hollow ones? Am I in Bjork's brain? Am I supposed to get, like, maybe just, like, a certain kind... Like, I gotta get a pattern or some shit, I think, maybe? Cock, piss, what? I'm able to, like, do a little squat jump, and I don't know how useful that is. Ow, it ate... I touched a bad one. I touched a Kineko Larkin. It's getting harder. I think. No! I feel like my Evangelion is ending as we speak. This is what happens when we don't have AT fields. Shinji, you know, we need those, okay? We need those. What is the self without barriers, you know? What, just because your dad's a weird freak and you're a loser means we all gotta fucking suddenly be goo together? I don't want to be goo, you fucking little nerd. That's the first thing I'd do in the goo, is I'd go find fucking, you know, whatever fucking Shinji's dad's name is. I would kick the shit out of him. Oh, fuck! That's Ace of Base. Alright, I'm getting out of here while I'm still moderately sane. I was really hoping there'd be a manual for that. You know, I'm not going to delete that. I'm just going to let that weird little thing live. Every now and then you got to just see something weird and strange and just go, you know what? I'm just going to let that live. I don't know what you do exactly, but I feel like the world's better off with you in it. It was Gendo. Was it Gendo? Wasn't he the helper? Wasn't he the weird assistant? God, I can't remember. Whatever. I mean, I'd kick the shit out of him is the important point. Alright. 0. Sound Blaster. Okay. Holy fuck. Oh, shit. Hey, Silicon Knights. Oh, strategic simulations. Hello. We're strategic simulations. We've made a business out of accepting we can't make anything that's actually fun. Alright. Well, I mean, naturally I want to be the Illuminati. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay, I need another guy. Alright, so we'll computer the rest of these people. Nasty, Wimpy. Nyrak General. Grunta. Why are they plotting my destruction? I haven't even done anything yet. What am I looking at? Oh. I'm guessing that was like the city, maybe? Build cyborgs. Oh, God. That's for kids who, like, are so deep in the spectrum they can only communicate in piano. You know? Like, you think they just completely locked in or something, and then they just happen to bump into a piano, and then suddenly it's like, oh, okay, right, this is how this thing works. For 1 to 5 players, Cyber Empires is a challenging strategy game of world conquest, and an explosive action game of battle between cybernetic juggernauts. Huh, look at that. There actually is an action section to that. What a weird way of, you know, trying to get 2 people happy as opposed to making, you know, 2 groups annoyed. Like, because people, you know, like people like me who enjoy action games, I'm not going to play through the fucking goddamn, you know, weird autism simulator just to get to that. Like, I'm not, I don't, Lord, I don't want to do that. It's like, hey, you know the food you like? Yeah. We encased it in the food you hate. You're not getting 2 audiences that way. Fuck off, Cyber Empires. Cybermarine. See, now this is my speed. It's the prequel to 2 Human. Like, imagine, like I understand Sele and shit. They're like, okay, we want to be, like, immortal, and, you know, we found a way to clone God. And it's like, alright, yeah. And then imagine you're like, alright, yeah, you know, I understand that as, like, a fucking weirdo secret society fucking goal. And then you find out some guy was, like, doing all of it just so he could see his wife again. It's just like, dude. Like, wife guys are looking at you like, man, fuck. You just buy a sports car. Or get a hobby. Or move on with your life. Like, you think she's not seeing other dudes in the goo? Huh? You're just gonna hang out in the goo together forever? Ow. Ow. Can't move my shitty little Robocop. The flip's unnecessary, but okay. This is Robert Cop. That's, you know, this is who we're finally meeting here. Alright, I can't shoot up, which sucks. Stop it, stop it. See, you know what games need is hit detection. Like, look at that. That's the start. And now I'm just getting... What the fuck? This is a weird game. Oh, I've got like an extendo glove of some description. That's fucking... Alright. Fuck. Alright, how do I get that to attach to something? Alright, that's like, seems to also be pause. Because whoever fucking did the auto fucking keys is like a fucking dipshit. Alright, so I can't stick to it or something. Oh, fuck it. Alright. You know, as... For what feels like a beginner game, you know, okay. But, you know, the main issues are, like, there's just stuff coming at me every fucking second. And that's not fun. You know, like, that's the start. You just start game. And there's just a thing rapid-firing you from go. And I'm like, alright. You know, if I touch something, I should be knocked back or bumped. And stop just besieging me with blenders and shit constantly. You know, that's not entertaining. I can't sort of develop a sense of the game that way. You're close, Cybermarine, but you are too far away. There is already kind of a Robo-Mall Cop. Alright, come on, Korea. This has got to be Korean. Give me some of that Bubblegum Crisis. It's called Chopping Mall. Chopping Mall. And I recommend it. Yeah, you can grab the thing above the laser, but like, you can't sort of stick to it, you know? You can't, like, hold on to it. And again, you can't hold on to it and get a sense of, like, okay, how does this extendo arm work? Like, what are the physics of it? How do I attach myself to think, can I swing with it? Can I swing off of it? Like, there's just no way to, like, kind of feel your way through, you know, how the fucking game actually works. And it's just, you know, again, and it's just stuff constantly touching you. None of it really feels like it's doing anything, even though it is, because it just moves through you. There's no flickering, there's no knockback, there's no bump, there's no sense of, like, you know, is he wearing pants? Alright. This feels like a fighting game. I mean, I like how, like, it's all robots, it's like Rise of the Robots, but then Ryu's there, just because of course he is. It's just, Ryu's just got, like, an open options, Commenza, okay, Alright, well, this is way more fucking Spanish or Portuguese than I thought it was going to be. 2-player, okay, configuration, alright, we'll go there. Fucking hell yeah. Alright, we got up, down, left, right. Space. Okay, here. Alright, there's jump. Let's fucking pause on the face buttons again, because people are stupid. Okay, I got a dash, that's nice. Alright, got some combos. I was not expecting this to be a brawler. That I didn't have on my fucking list. Okay. Ah, hell yeah, I can fucking ground punch the fucking cunt. What'd I get? Oh, something. Alright, what's that do? Hell yeah. Oh, I got a fucking gun. I was not expecting that to just be a gun. Get back. Oh. Fuck you. Alright. Shut up. Fucking ringholes. I wonder if there are moves in this. As of yet, there don't appear to be. We got jump, we got kick. Okay, there's weapons. Okay, that's health. Alright. Ow! Fuck, you can't move while I'm shooting. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. It's a shame they don't, like, kind of explode or something when I've done shooting them. Ah, you fucking... You know, because that's what it needs. It needs this... Like, I know their fucking face models get a bit dinged up. But, like, they need, like, you know... Any kind of old DOS brawler, just... You need to be able to, like, really fuck cunts up. Karate! I've got some kind of... Okay. If I do a diagonal, I have a twirl. I mean, this... It's close to being legitimately good. It's just off. Like, it's not so off that it's completely unplayable, but there's just little things, you know? The minor details that, fucking... Alright, who's still alive? There you are. Alright, well, we'll sort that. Well, I'll be with you. I'll be with you momentarily. There we go. I punched your bum, and that makes me the winner. I wonder what the... Oh, fuck. Those guys suck. That's some bullshit. Do I get anything for, like, leveling up? I can't. There doesn't appear to be any kind of pause or anything. Hey, hey, hey! Alright, well, that one didn't... Oh, was that a grenade? Aha! Purple. It's a fruit. Karate! Okay. I mean, look, this is the problem with any kind of homemade brawler, is like, you've gotta zhuzh it up. You can't just, you know, you can't just give me, like, weird DeviantArt final fight and have it be kind of the same. I mean, there's a leveling system, but I can't figure out what that does. But look, for what's possibly like a game coded in the Brazilian jungle, that's actually pretty good. You know, the bits that need to work do work. Oh man, see, where's all that? I'm not going to delete that, because I feel like there's a violence option that I missed. Because I don't know what fucking option is meant. But see, that's the bit that it needs. Like, you need to be able to fuck, you know. Oh. I was worried this was going to be like a My Little Pony game, and now I'm actually disappointed that it isn't. I mean, I don't know if there's gonna be like a fucking, you know, English version somewhere. Like, a lot English just shows up in a lot of games. Like, it was like, oh fucking, what's the name of it? That Nintendo 64 shooter, Sin and Punishment. That's it. It never got released outside of Japan, even though the game was entirely in English. And there are similar things where, like, there'll just be a Japanese game that hasn't been translated. And all the in-game stuff, like, once you get into the game, like, the dialogue and shit's all in Japanese, but all the options and shit are just in English. Okay, am I just betting on fucking horses, or do I get to, like, maybe push buttons? And, oh, It's a TAB game? That's the worst thing ever. I don't know. I bet there was options. I bet there was options to make it more violent. Christ in a fucking bike. That is depressing. A fucking goddamn horse betting game. Deleted with prejudice. Okay, Cyber Riders. Oh, that's a tomorrow mystery. Ah, shit. Well, that's tomorrow's problem. Yeah, TAB without, like, the stench of slowly decaying pensioners. Fuck, those things are bleak, man. Goddamn hate the gambling bullshit they put in there. They fucking ruin pubs with it, you know. Depressing, 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 depressing. Okay, so tomorrow, Cyber Riders. Cyber Riders. You know, you can just put cyber in front of shit. I wonder what the next, like, fucking prefix deal is gonna be, you know? Because it always happens. There's atomic, you know, cyber, quantum. So there's got to be like a new thing that's going to roll up eventually. I just think there's no real way. I mean, unless you're sort of paying attention to sort of developments in like science or something, there's probably no real way to predict it. I feel like quantum's going to be there for a while, though. You know. Well, Gen X are, you know, on the home stretch to pension and now. Pen X. Clonus was cooking and listening to this in Bernie's breakfast. That's funny. Burnt breakfast. Okay, 302, 1705. Well, that's stable. That's good to see. Remember, number go up. Amber's finished TAFE in about, like, I don't know, a week or something. So, be able to get some more done. Should also sent me the stuff to set aside the fucking Patreon area in the thing, so that should be set up for next week. I'll probably get some of that done today, actually, if I fucking remember. So that'll be sorted, because I do want to play that fucking Captain Blood Puppet French Disco Euro Party game, because I am kind of curious where it goes. Because that shit's gotta be weird. I mean, it's weird at the start. I feel like I'm getting dehydrated in my sleep. I feel like something's drinking me while I'm unconscious. Not just my blood, you know? Just in some way drinking me. And I don't know what's doing it. Because I drink a lot of water over the course of the day. I even get like the electrolyte powder and I put that in there. Because I have to. Because it all comes out sweating when I'm doing anything like that necessitates exertion. And something appears to be drinking me in my sleep. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's some kind of, like, I don't know, thing that lives in the wood of these old homes. Or it might have adapted to live in just the fucking asbestos. And because there's, like, no water in there, it's got to come down and, like, fucking I gotta drink my water. My essence. Probably some more Street Fighter, but we'll be catching up on a lot of shit. Just, you know. Amber has a finite amount of RAM. And doing like 2 loads of stuff is generally. And look, if you're gonna fucking bail on something, it's gotta be, you know, at least finish fucking school, you know. I mean, I did this and uni, but like, you know. I decided to forego any kind of social life and stuff like that. Or, you know. Also other mental health issues. Alright. 302, 1705. I think we can get the members up. I think that's the number that I should be focused on. You know, I'm so focused on the thing that comes after the $sign because $sign. But like the members, I think, is something we could grow. So it's at 302 now. So make that number go up, you know? Attach that to your fucking weird little brains. Number go up, number go up, number go up. Okay, and watch my show or I'll bash your fucking kids.